All right, good evening. Welcome back to the Lakeland Center for our second Class 8A semifinal of the evening, our sixth and final game of this fourth day of the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals. We got the Dr.Krop Lightning out of Miami with a record of 27-3, and the Palm Beach Central Broncos with a record of 22-5. The winner will play the Dr. Phillips Panthers out of Orlando tomorrow night at 8:35 for the Class 8A State Championship. Along with Coach Roger Dorio for Treasure Coast High School in Port St. Lucie, I'm Marty Paulman, courtside at the Lakeland Center, and my apologies. Apparently we are having a national anthem because everybody's lining up for it. I thought we only had it for each session, but we will actually have it for each game. So looks like they're going to have a national anthem here before our second game of the day. So that is my mistake. I thought we weren't. But everyone's standing, so we will, in that case, pause and let the national anthem take place. Okay. All right, we're all messed up here. My apologies. They are doing the national anthem before each session, so we will have our second 8A semifinal. I thought they were doing it, and everyone was standing as if they were doing it, but a reminder, if you want to buy DVDs of this game or any game of the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals, go to FHSAAsports.com. And if you want a treasured memory of these finals for family, friends, or just fans of the team, again, FHSAAsports.com. You can find a DVD of this game and any game. It's for the girls and boys basketball finals here in Lakeland. All right, joined by Roger Dorio courtside. And, Coach, we just saw Dr. Phillips kind of toy with University for a while, and then they pulled away for a 27-point win. Now we have the Dr.Krop Lightning. Their starting lineup, number 1, 5'10" senior point guard Candace Newry. Number 3, 5'7" junior point guard Brandy Harrington. Number 5, 5'7" sophomore guard Michaela McLeod. Number 12 is 6' junior small forward Nkuru Anya Galigbo. I had to have some help with that one. And number 24, 6' junior power forward Aisha Small. Dr.Krop 27-3, coached by Ray Thompson in his 10th year with 170 wins and 77 losses. Dr.Krop made it to Lakeland a year ago, lost to Lake Mary 60-48 at a Class 6A semifinal. And their opponent, the Palm Beach Central Broncos. The starting lineup is number 20 guard Cassandra Smith, a 5'7" junior. Number 21, 5'6" senior guard Ashante Doby. Number 23, 5'11" freshman guard Crystal Prim. Number 31, 6' senior center Alexis Love. And number 34, 6'2" senior forward Mariah Corinne Smelser. Mariah Smelser is number 34. And Palm Beach Central making its first appearance in the FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals, coached by Bruce Gaffney in his 10th year with a record of 124-70. They were district champs a year ago, district runner-up 2 years ago, and making their first appearance in the Girls Basketball Finals in Lakeland for Dr.Krop, their second consecutive regional championship. And they lost to Lake Mary a year ago, as we said, in the 6A semis, trying to make it to the 8A championship game. And Roger, again, we saw Dr. Phillips with a pretty easy win. They pulled away to win by 27 against University in our last game, and again looked very impressive behind Sydney McCaskill, Taryn Grippy, and also Hannah Scheibele.
Yeah, they did a great job. Every time University made a run at them, and they cut it to 6 early in the third quarter, they just responded like champs that they are. I mean, you know, they're defending champs, and you're going to have to beat them to get the championship.
Well, in this game, Dr.Krop enters the champs of Region 4, their road to Lakeland. They defeated Miami Beach 49-14, beat Miami High 67-59, and then Lourdes 62-55. And they have 3 losses. They lost to Lourdes by 1, to Dwyer by 9, and to Dillard by 1 during the season. Dillard will play for their 3rd straight state title tomorrow in 5A. For Palm Beach Central, they were the champions of District 9 in Region 3. Dr.Krop, the champs of District 13 in Region 4. Palm Beach Central defeated Park Vista 62-30, beat Dwyer by 1, 54-53. That avenged 2 losses to Dwyer during the season. And then they beat West Broward 56-39 to advance to Lakeland for the first time in school history.
As Coach Bruce Gaffney has done a great job with that program, and like you said, Dwyer beat them twice early, but when it really counted, they got Dwyer back. And I was at one of those games, and it was a barn burner. They made a 3-pointer at the buzzer to send it in overtime, and then they won the game in overtime for the district championship.
Yeah, they beat Dwyer during the season and lost to Dwyer 54-49 and 60-50, but they beat Dwyer 67-58 in the district championship, and then in the regional semis 54-53, and also lost to Nova during the season, who was a 6A semifinalist. So that's some of their 5 losses.
And Dr.Krop won the GMAC Greater Miami Athletic Conference Championship over Norland. So that's a great feat. It's kind of like winning the ACC.
Yeah, Norland will play tomorrow for the 6A championship as Krop, wearing the black uniforms with purple letters and numerals, will start. And Palm Beach Central, as they win the tip, Palm Beach Central wearing the white uniforms with the red letters and numerals and also black trim. We're underway with Dr. Krop, as driving underneath is Anya Galigbo to the right wing. She'll pull it back out to Brandy Harrington. Now swings it over to Michaela McLeod. Now to Harrington. Now back to Newry. Now the left wing. It's McLeod. And Dr. Krop very patient here. McLeod, though, goes underneath to Anyan Galigbo. Her shot goes off the side of the backboard as she gets her own rebound and calls for the travel on the loose ball. So it will be Palm Beach Central ball.
That was 3-2 zone by Krop, by Palm Beach Central.
So Palm Beach Central's first possession of this game just underway in our second 8A semifinal. Shadra Smith runs the point for the Broncos. Now she'll dribble to the top of the key. Almost had it taken away and ends up in the hands of Ashanti Doby. Now inside to Smelser. And Smelser had it taken away. A loose ball, though, retrieved in the backcourt by Crystal Prim. Now Prim will look to push back across half court. No score a little more than a minute into this game. Winner to play Dr. Phillips tomorrow night for the 8A state championship. That pass is too high. It does end up in the hands of Smelser. Back to Smith. Now Smith will swing it around to Doby. Doby will try a left-handed floater. It misses everything. And the rebound to Yanyan Galigbo. Now on the other way is Aisha Small. Small up to the basket and is able to put it in off the glass from about 5 feet. Aisha Small gets the first basket of the game for either team, and Dr. Krop takes a 2-0 lead. There's Prim on the right wing. Now she will get it into the corner. 3 right corner is too strong by Smith, and the loose ball ends up in the hands of McLeod. McLeod quickly ahead to Harrington. Harrington will lay it in. Brandy Harrington with the basket, and Dr. Krop takes an early 4-0 lead. Now Dr. Krop out to get close to the ball as it goes back to Doby. He has to retrieve it near half court. Now Doby dribbles to the top of the key. Now the left wing to Prim. Prim will try an 18-footer. It's short, and the rebound ends up with Small. Small looks to push, but she threw it too far ahead, and it'll go out of bounds ahead of Michaela McLeod. A turnover back to Palm Beach Central.
The dreaded one-handed pass.
Tell you to do everything with 2 hands, right?
I'll tell you what, I went to a clinic this fall with Stan Van Gundy, and he says he makes his guys do it. So
they
the Magic's going to do it. I think the kids ought to do it.
And Prim to Smith. That's a pretty good sign that the pros are doing it. It's turned over. A steal by McLeod. McLeod gets it underneath, and the travel as Newry couldn't come up with it underneath the basket. And Dr. Krop will turn it back over. So 4-0 our score with 5:24 left first period. Now Doby running the point for Palm Beach Central. Across half court, onto the left wing to Prim. Prim threw it away right into the hands of Small. Small with a 2-on-1. Small lost it, though, and she did lose it out of bounds. First it looked like it might have gone off Prim, but it is off of Aisha Small, and it's another Dr. Krop turnover.
Dr. Krop's playing a really good man-to-man defense. They're extending the floor. Should open up some driving lanes for Palm Beach Central.
So after an early couple of baskets, Dr. Krop has turned it over 3 times in a row. Dobie gets it inside to Smelser. Her shot was short. Loose ball rebound ended up with Lexus Love, but we'll have a foul on Dr. Krop. First foul of the game against the Lightning. It'll be on Aisha Small, her first. First foul on either team with 4:52 to go in the period. Ball thrown in to Cassandra Smith. Now to Smelser, left wing. Now back to Smith. Smith, a junior, running the point. Now dribbles back to Prim. Prim, a freshman guard for this Palm Beach Central team. Almost had it taken away, and it will be a foul coming up on Dr. Krop as Prim had a reach in. And I'm going to call it on Michaela McLeod, her first and second team foul.
Officiating groups out of Orlando. 3 of the better officials in the greater Orlando area.
Now Palm Beach Central still looking for their first points as Dobie gets it over to the right wing to Smith. Smith threw it away. Threw it too far out where Prim couldn't get to it, and it's a Palm Beach Central turnover. So the Broncos still looking for their first basket of the game with 4:21 to go first quarter. Now across half court is Harrington. To McLeod. McLeod inside to Anya Kaligbo. I knew I was going to have a hard time with that. And she's calling for the travel. So a Dr. Krop turnover back to Palm Beach Central. As we approach the halfway point of the first quarter, it's still only 4-0 in our 8A semifinal. Dobie across half court, and then pass goes off the hands of Smith. And right now Palm Beach Central looks a little nervous. Turning it over at least 6 times already. And it'll be Dr. Krop ball. Harrington to Newry. Now back to Harrington, top of the key. Now Harrington looks inside and overthrows everyone. Looking for Ayan Galegbo, and it's out of bounds. Another turnover for Dr. Krop. So both teams a little shaky early in this one. 3:49 to go first quarter. It's 4-0 in favor of Dr. Krop. And the points coming, 2 points for Small, 2 for Harrington, and both teams turning it over early in this 8A semifinal. Reminder, coming up tomorrow, we'll have 4 state championship games for you, beginning at 10:05 in the morning. And we will start it off with the 5A final. Bartram Trail against Fort Lauderdale Dillard. That'll be myself, Marty Palmer, along with Will White. He'll join me for the color commentator in the morning. At 1:35, the 6A final. Edgewater against Norland. That'll be Kelly Neff along with Will White. The 7A final tomorrow night at 5:05. Will White will join me for Sebastian River versus Haines City. And then the 8A championship game tomorrow night, Roger Doria will be on the call with Kelly Neff, as Dr. Phillips will play the winner of this game between Dr. Krop and Palm Beach Central. So 4 games to go tomorrow in the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals. And then we'll do it all again next week, starting on Tuesday on the boys' side. Mike Radout and myself, Marty Palman, Kelly Neff will be here all week next week to bring you all of the games, which add up to, 24, which we've had this week as well here in Lakeland. And it's been a fun week of girls basketball. Look forward to a good week of boys basketball next week as well. So Crystal Prim dribbles to the right wing for Palm Beach Central. Now she'll pull up at the free throw line. Instead, try to get it inside to Lexus Love, but it went out of bounds off of the Palm Beach Central center. And that is the 5th turnover already for the Broncos. Dr. Krop with 6, as Dr. Krop 2 for 3. They've only taken 3 shots and made 2, but they've turned it over 6 times. 4 rebounds to 1 for the Lightning. Palm Beach Central's 0 of 4 from the floor early on. Nice pass underneath, and Candace Newry lays it in. Newry has 2. It's 6-0. Looking at Dr. Krop coming in, their leading scorer is Nakuru Anya Galigbo, averaging 17.3 a game. Actually, Aisha Small averages 23.9. Ayan Galigbo is the tied for the leading rebounder at 10.2, second leading scorer for Dr. Krop. And on the Palm Beach Central side, they're led in scoring with 3 in double figures. Mariah Smelson with 11.5, Crystal Prim at 11.2, and Cassandra Smith at 10.7. There's a jumper from 18 feet, no good, by Dobie with the left hand, and the rebound goes to Dr. Krop. Now McLeod will try a right-handed floater. It's too strong. Gets her own rebound, though. We'll pull it back out to the left wing. Now over to Small. Small will drive up and under. Shot doesn't go, but Small will shoot 2 free throws, as we'll have the first foul of the game against Palm Beach Central.
Yeah, Central definitely looks like they're nervous. They can't get into their offense. They haven't run anything. Their shot selection hasn't been good. And they're down 6-zip.
2:35 to go in the period, and Small hits the first free throw. And it's now 7-0 as the foul was on Crystal Prim. First of the game against the Palm Beach Central Broncos. And Small averages almost 24 points a game, and she has 4 in this one early as the Lightning take an 8-0 lead. Palm Beach Central still looking for that first basket or point of the game. Dobie now across to Smith. This is Prim. Prim will dribble to the left, now into the left corner. 3-point try is too strong by Smith, but the rebound by Smelser, and she'll put it back up and in.
And the first time they ran something pretty well. They're starting to shake the rust off, it looks like.
And Smelser with the offensive rebound on the putback, and it's 8-2. Dribbling the baseline is Harrington. Shot rejected by Smelser. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Dr.Krop as Mariah Smelser able to step up into the baseline there and make the block. Inbounds pass coming for Newry. She throws it quickly into Small, who misses the shot. Short. And the rebound ends up to Lexus Love. And now looking to push is Palm Beach Central. Smith now will throw it cross court to Prim. And Prim will back it out near half court as we have 1:53 to go here in the period. And it's stolen away by Brandy Harrington. Harrington on a run out, and she will lay it in. 4 for Harrington, and a timeout called by Bruce Gaffney as Palm Beach Central very sloppy early on, and they now trail it by 8, 10-2. And we have 1:40 to go first period. Palm Beach Central not out of this game yet, but the way they're going, they're going to have to really pick it up, or Dr. Krop could run away with it.
Well, we're fortunate enough to have 2 of the best players in Florida in this game in their classifications. According to the Collegiate Girls Basketball Report, Aisha Small is ranked the 6th best shooting guard in the country and the 20th player overall. And Crystal Prim is ranked the 8th best shooting guard overall and 37th in the country in the freshman class. So, you know, we've got a couple real good ones here, and right now it looks like the juniors getting the upper hand on the freshmen.
And yeah, Crystal Prim, as you mentioned, only a freshman, so she has a ways to go at Palm Beach Central. Plenty of time to get better as we are back to action. Speaking of Prim, she's driving in, tries a reverse layup and makes it. Prim with a chance for a 3-point play.
She's the daughter of Terry Prim, who's the head basketball coach at Palm Beach Atlantic.
Yeah, he
one of our fine college coaches.
As the foul is on Mariah Reynolds, her first for Dr. Krop, and 13 foul. And in fact, we may see Coach Prim next week for boys finals, but we had the girls coach, women's coach there, Clarice Garcia, join us this afternoon from Palm Beach Atlantic for some of our afternoon semifinals in 5A and or 6A and 7A. So a lot of Palm Beach Atlantic around today.
She dressed up the booth. It was a lot better looking with her in here than me.
Prim hits the free throw, and now a steal by Alexis Love, and Palm Beach Central within 5. Now a loose ball. It ends up still on the floor, and we're going to have a foul called. I think Dr. Krop going to get called for the foul. A lot of contact there, and it will be on Dr. Krop, and it's on Mariah Reynolds, her second. 4th team foul now on the Lightning with 1:07 to go here in the opening period, and it will be Palm Beach Central inbounds. Love drives in, shot blocked by Ayan Galigbo, and now it's ahead to a run out, and Harrington lays it in. So Harrington now with 6, and it's 12-5 after another Palm Beach Central turnover. Dobie will try one underneath. Good pass to Smelser. She misses the layup, gets her own rebound, and now throws it back out to Prim. Prim will try a right-handed floater. No good from 5. He gets her own rebound, and now a jump ball. Ayan Galigbo comes in and forces it. Possession error will keep it with Palm Beach Central. Now 38 seconds to go, opening period.
That's 3 runouts for Krop, so they better put an end to that.
Now back into Smelser. Misses. Nope, she does get it to go. Thought she had it too strong. But Smelser hits it with the left hand. She has 4, and it's 12-7. Good look inside to Smelser now. Last 23 seconds of the first period. This is Brianna Upshur now to Harrington. as Dr. Krop can now hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Over, though, into the right corner. They'll try a three. It's an air ball by Harrington. Loose ball won by Love, and now Palm Beach Central has a shot with 6 seconds to go. And pass to Prim. Prim free throw line jumper. Got it. And that will be the end of the first quarter as Crystal Prim has 5. And Palm Beach Central makes a run at the end of the first quarter. They were down early 8-0, but they trail it now 12-9 at the end of the first quarter. This is the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals from the Lakeland Center. We'll return in just a moment here on the FHSAA Network.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
All right, welcome back to the Lakeland Center. The 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals, our second Class A semifinal of the day, and Dr. Krop leads Palm Beach Central. Last score 12-9. Marty Paulman along with the coach Roger Dorio courtside here at the Lakeland Center. And interesting first quarter as Dr. Krop got out to a 7-8 point lead, and Palm Beach Central cuts it to 3 at the end of the period as Crystal Prim had a 3-point play. Crystal Prim, scored another basket. She had 5 points in the first quarter. 4 for Smelser. Only 2 players scored for Palm Beach Central. Only 3 for Dr. Krop. Randy Harrington with 6. Aisha Small had 4. And Candace Newry with 2. But it's now a 3-point lead for the Lightning. As Small dribbles the baseline. Her shot too strong. And it's going to be out of bounds off Dr. Krop.
Seven turnovers for Krop and 6 for Palm Beach Central. And
Dr. Krop shooting 50% in the first quarter. Only tried 1 3, did not make it. Palm Beach Central is 0 for 2 from 3-point range. Pretty even other than that. Rebounds 12 or 6-5 in favor of Palm Beach Central. Smelser at the free throw line will try the turnaround jumper. It's too strong. And the rebound ends up with Anya Galigbo.
Don't think that was her shot.
And the pass inside is taken back out now by Candace Newry. Now the free throw line, Anyan Galigbo, her turnaround jumper short, and Smelser with a rebound. Now quickly ahead to Smith. Smith back to Smelser. Smelser turnaround. She's going to get called for, they're going to get a block. They're saying that the defender was not set. That is Brianna Upshur. She'll pick up her first. And Smelser is going to shoot 2. 5th team foul on Dr. Krop, and now a chance to make it a 1-point game with 2 free throws. We just started the second period. She made the basket. I didn't even see. My apologies. I didn't see that. I thought she just shot the ball up and got fouled. Well, okay.
She made a spin move, and Upshur sure looked like she took a nice charge to me, but it was called the other way. I guess I took my eyes off the ball, too.
Well, that will tie it then with a free throw. The 3-point play, it's 7 for Smelser, and we're tied 12-all. So all the way back, Palm Beach Central has come after a slow start. Now, under 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Now, in the paint, up and under shot for Ayan Galigbo is short from 10 feet. Gets her own rebound. Drives between 2 defenders and lays it in. And for Nkuru, Anyan Galigbo, she gets her first basket. And it's 14-12. Dr. Krop regains a 2-point lead. Prim driving in from the right wing, out the free throw line. Swung into the corner. Open 3 is an air ball. And that shot way off by Devin Gray, the freshman, who just checked in. And it'll be Dr. Krop ball, as the pass was out from Ashanti Dobie that time. But the three-pointer was way too strong. So here comes Dr. Krop, led by Upshur across the half-court line. Now over to Aisha Small. Small will go cross-court to Harrington. Harrington tries to get it behind the back pass. She does, Anya Galigbo, but she traveled for about the 3rd time today. Referee's really watching the travel on Anya Galigbo. And that will Anya Galigbo, and that will lead to Palm Beach Central ball. So Gray will get it in to Smith. Smith behind the back dribble, now across half court. And now Smith dribbles to his left, now at the top of the key, and a 5-second call on Cashandra Smith. Don't see that a lot, but that time Smith not really sure what she wanted to do and got called for the turnover. And again, the turnover is getting near double digits for both teams. Now Brianna Upshur is along with Harrington, the guards for Dr.Krop. Small will look to drive. She'll pull up inside the free throw line and hit the jumper. Aisha Small with 6. Good looking jumper from about 12 feet out, and it's 16-12. Again, a 4-point lead for Dr.Krop. Quickly on the other end is Doby, and Doby, boy, dribbles between two defenders. Her shot, though, rejected underneath. Another shot blocked, as reaching in is Shanika Pascal to block the shot, but a foul against Dr.Krop. And the foul will go against Anya Galigbo, her first. Our public address announcer, Jason Skinner, doing a great job with that name, as the free throw short for Alexis Love, who's scoreless in the game. She'll get another one. It's Nkuru Anya Galigbo, number 12 for Dr.Krop. Second free throw is good. Alexis Love hits one of 2. I definitely can say that name. And it's 16-13, 3-point deficit for Palm Beach Central. Now Upshur again at the top of the key. Inside, Anyan Galigbo turns around, runs into 2 defenders, then tried to pass it off to Pascal, and it's turned over. Good defense inside by Palm Beach Central. Prim over to Devin Gray. Now inside, throws it away and right into the hands of McLeod. Well, then McLeod turns it over. Her pass tipped to Smith. As we go under 5 minutes here, second quarter, it's a 3-point lead for Dr.Krop. Doby now will pull up, free throw line. Jumper is good. Ashanti Doby with her first basket. And it's a 1-point lead again. Palm Beach Central back within 1. Now across half court to Dr.Krop. Small will go across to McLeod. Now McLeod back to Upshur. Now over to Small. Small will pull up. Baseline jumper. Right baseline is no good. And rebound for Love. Love had it taken away, then comes up with it. And Palm Beach Central have a chance to take the lead. Smith will push it across half court. She'll pull up. 3 right wing. In and out. No good. But a rebound for Prim, and she'll pull it back out. Now back to Prim. She'll drive the baseline, and she's fouled as Aisha Small will pick up her second foul.
That's big.
That'll be the 6th team foul on Dr.Krop.
Doesn't look like Coach Thompson's going to take her out with 2. A lot of people do.
7th team foul, pardon me. So 1-1 for Crystal Prim, who can give Palm Beach Central the lead.
And after I say that, out comes Small.
Probably a good idea with 4 minutes still to go here, second quarter. It will be a close game probably for a while as Prim hits the free throw. She has 6, and we're tied 16 all. Now, Palm Beach Central has never led in this game. This would be the first lead if Prim can hit the free throw. Second free throw is no good. Back of the rim, rebound to Pascal. So we're tied for the second time today. As this is Upshur across to Harrington. Harrington back to Upshur. And now Harrington open right wing. Now she'll look to drive. Up and under, shot no good. Actually it does. It goes off the back of the rim and in for Brandy Harrington. She has 8, and it's 18-16. So again, Dr.Krop regains the lead. Smelzer inbounds to Doby. Now back to Smelzer across half court. Now in trouble. Back to the middle of the court to Doby. Now to Smith. To Doby, top of the key. Now Smelzer at the free throw line. Now she'll look to drive. Now had it taken away, and it's tied up as Alyan Galigbo was able to come in and force the jump ball. So we have our media timeout, 3:25 to go in the second quarter, and Dr.Krop leads Palm Beach Central by a score of 18-16. So our guest tonight is Roger Doria, our color commentator, the head coach at Treasure Coast High School in Port St. Lucie. And Coach, we talked a little bit at the first game about your experience, but you coached in Florida for a while, but you also coached in other states as well.
Well, I started in Illinois. I was a soccer coach, too. In fact, when I came down here, I was a soccer coach at Stetson. And I was lucky enough to have Coach Wilkes take me under his wing, and I learned a great deal from him, and went on and coached down here. And I went back to Illinois for a few years and came back here after not seeing the sun all winter long for one winter too many. So I said, I got to get back to sunshine.
We've had a lot of guests this week. Dennis Mintal, the coach at Northeast High, is here. We've also had Coach Rick Victor from Lake Nona High School in Orlando, and they're also from the Midwest. So like you, they were in Michigan and Indiana and Illinois, and I just think it's funny that, you know, you coach for a while in the Midwest and like, hey, let's go to Florida. The weather's nicer down there. Let's coach down there for a while.
No, I came down when
You've been
I was
here for
pretty
a while.
young.
Yeah, that's true. You've been here for a while. So you knew early on you were ready to go get in the sun.
Yes. I love it down here.
Long two for Smelzer, no good. But the rebound to Prim. She'll try a turnaround, no good back of the rim. Love loses it out of bounds. It'll be back to Dr. Krop. So good look there for Palm Beach Central, again, to tie it, but they can't get it to go, and it will be Dr. Krop ball. 3:16 to go here in the first half. And it's stolen by Prim. Prim back to Smelzer. She misses underneath, but the rebound put up and in by Cassandra Smith. Cassandra Smith ties it at 18. Quickly the other way, a 2-on-1. Anyan Galigbo lays it in. 4 for Anyan Galigbo, and Harrington had a steal, but they're going to have a foul call. Wow, I didn't see that. Harrington took it right away for the Palm Beach Central player, but she'll get called for her first foul. 8th team foul, so a 1-on-1 on the other end for Palm Beach Central.
Palm Beach Central, after the score, went into a full court 1-2-1-1 press, and they're showing a lot of energy now. They're really moving, and then Krop came right back at them with a full court man-to-man. Unfortunately, there was a phantom call.
A phantom call. I like that.
Because I didn't see anything.
As Dobie hits the first free throw, she has 3 points. And again, it's a 1-point lead for Dr. Krop, 20-19. Under 3 minutes to go here, second quarter, and the second free throw good. So we're tied again as Dobie hits both. 20-20, and now a turnover. Dobie with a left-handed shot. It's no good off the steal. She gets the ball right back, gives it back to Prim. Free throw line jumper is good. And for the first time, Palm Beach Central leads. Prim with 8 and a timeout called by Dr. Krop's Ray Thompson. As all of a sudden the Palm Beach Central pressure is forcing some turnovers. Dr. Krop can't get the ball up the court.
Well, you know, you take Aisha Small out of the game, and everybody has to do something a little better, and they're not doing it right now. And Coach Thompson probably needs to slow the tempo down a little bit to get to the locker room without having this thing get out of control in the last 3 minutes.
And Dr. Krop scored the first 7 points of this game. They led throughout the first period, although their lead at the end of the first period was only 3 at 12-9. Well, we've gone back and forth here in the second quarter, and Palm Beach Central has gained the lead for the first time. Now at 22-20. Crystal Prim now with 8 points. And Mariah Smelser has 7 to lead the Palm Beach Central Broncos, making their first appearance in the FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals.
And we have, again, some great young players, and we talked about the McDonald's All-Americans that we have 2 this year. It looks like Aisha Small might have a good shot at it, as Crystal Prim, too, when she gets down the road.
Aisha Small, a junior. You mentioned Prim, a freshman. And we have a stoppage as we went back to play. Palm Beach Central called for delay of game warning.
I think Smelser went over the line
so now
with her arms.
Newry will inbound to Harrington, who then throws it away. Another turnover. Here's Prim driving in. She'll pull up again at the free throw line. That jumper no good. Back to the rim. Rebounded by Candace Newry. Boy, good chance there for the Broncos. And Prim's shot came up off the back of the rim. 3-point try on the other end for McLeod, who hits it from the left corner. Michaela McLeod's first three, her first basket of the game. And Dr. Krop takes the lead 23-22, their first 3 of the game. First 3 for either team. Driving in is Prim. Reverse layup good with a left hand.
That was Prim, big time there.
Way up high for that one. She has 10 and Palm Beach Central back ahead. Harrington, nice move. Her shot short, though. She tried a finger roll. The rebound ends up in Palm Beach Central. Now Smith is ahead to Dobie. Doby misses the left-hander. Well, she thought she had a foul, no call. Follow is short by Smith, and the loose ball ends up with Dr.Krop. And then Upshur is fouled in the backcourt by Doby. That'll be her first. That's only the second team foul on Palm Beach Central with 1:41 to go here in the half. And a 1-point lead for the Broncos. So it will be lightning ball as the inbounds pass comes in to Brandy Harrington. Harrington now across half court. Now over to Upshur. Now Upshur back to Harrington. Harrington with Doby on her. Now back to the right wing to Upshur. Now in the corner. Swung back to Upshur. Now again Harrington. Dr.Krop as Harrington had it knocked away. Stolen by Demetrius Sherrod, but then turned right back over. McLeod will get it to Ayan Galigbo up and under. She misses the shot off the glass, but she's fouled. And Nkuru will shoot 2. Third team foul on Palm Beach Central as the personal goes on Crystal Prim. That's her second. So we'll have 2 free throws with 1:15 to go here in the second period. And quickly to the line, Ayan Galigbo hits the first free throw. She has 5, and we're tied again 24 all. Crystal Prim will check out with the 2 fouls. And Kashadra Smith back in for Palm Beach Central as the second free throws in and out. And the rebound goes to Smelser. So we're tied 24 all as we approach the final minute of the second quarter. Alexis Love around one defender and able to lay it in with the right hand. She was able to move around the defender. Alexis Love has 3, and it's a 2-point lead. Quickly the other way, Harrington drives between 2 defenders and lays it in. Nice move by Brandy Harrington, who now has 10, and we're tied 26 all. Well, Smelser moves it to Doby. Nice pass to another easy layup. Backdoor to Demetrius Sherrod. And good passing right now by the Broncos, getting some easy shots. Smelser gets a hand on the ball, almost got the steal. Knocks it out of bounds, and it'll stay with Dr.Krop with 44 seconds left. And now Palm Beach Central, after a slow start, really in this game, up by 2.
Smelser and Love are pretty agile for big people.
McLeod will get the inbounds pass back from Upshur. Now McLeod will drive. Finger roll, no good. She's fouled, and Michaela McLeod's going to shoot 2.
I don't think I want him running the point, though. They tend to handle the ball a little too much.
First foul on Sherrod. 4th team foul on Palm Beach Central. As the free throw is good for McLeod. She now has 4, and again, Dr.Krop down 1, 28-27. Second free throw is no good, back of the rim, and the rebound won by Love. Love quickly ahead to Doby. 2-on-2 now. Doby around one defender in between 2. Tried to force him. She draws the foul. And to the line for 2 is Ashanti Doby.
Alexis Love with a great Wes Unseld type outlet pass. 2 hands over the head, and she drilled it out to half court. They got a 2-on-1 break.
Good old Wes Unseld pass. All right, second foul on Brandy Harrington. And the 9th team foul as the free throw is good.
I think I might have lost the audience on Wes Unseld.
No, I didn't lose me, but I mean, I didn't see Wes Unseld. I've seen any highlights of that kind of pass. Definitely remember as a coach in the NBA. 6 for Doby, but I know what you're talking about. As Doby hits both free throws, it's a 3-point lead again for Palm Beach Central. Now Dr.Krop can hold for the final shot if they'd like, with 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter, pardon me. McLeod cross-court pass to Harrington. Now 13 and 12. Harrington back to McLeod. Now they'll go back and forth. Now we have 7 seconds. Harrington on the right wing. Now into the corner back to McLeod. She'll try a 3 top of the key. It's too strong. Ayan Galigbo had the rebound, but she couldn't get the follow-up. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all Dr.Krop early, but Palm Beach Central in the second period scores 21 points. They outscored Dr.Krop 21-15, and it's a 3-point lead at the half. Palm Beach Central 30 and Dr.Krop 27. Well, I'm with Coach Roger Dorio. I'm Marty Paulman. You're watching the Class 8A semifinals of the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals from the Lakeland Center. We'll return for the second half here in about 10 minutes. Again, you're watching the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals on the FHSAA Network.
Are you going to play
air up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3, beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
All right, welcome back to the Lakeland Center, our sixth and final game today, this second Class 8A semifinal. Palm Beach Central Broncos leading the Dr.Krop Lightning at the half 30-27. We're at the George Jenkins Arena at the Lakeland Center. Marty Palman along with Coach Roger Dorio from Treasure Coast High School in Port St. Lucie. And the first half was early on all Dr.Krop, and then Palm Beach Central really turned it on in the second quarter. As you see the first half stats, good shooting half for Dr.Krop, 50%, 11 for 22, but they had 14 turnovers. That hurt the Lightning. 1 for 3 from three-point range. They hit 4 of 6 free throws at Dr.Krop. 3 assists and 5 steals. And for Palm Beach Central, 11 for 31, 35%. Did not hit a three-pointer, 0 for 4 from three-point range, but 8 of 10 at the free throw line. And they had 10 offensive rebounds in the first half. Only 9 turnovers, 3 assists, 7 steals. So Palm Beach Central, after a slow start, didn't score for about the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. Really picked it up in the second quarter as they scored 21 points after only a 9-point first period.
I thought the key to the game was that they held Aisha Small to 5 shots.
She had 6
That's not going to happen this half, I guarantee it, because she's averaging 23 points a game.
And a reminder, if you want to get a DVD, watch this game as a memory for your family, friends, or fans, go to FHSAAsports.com for DVD of this game and every game in the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals. Again, that's FHSAAsports.com to order a DVD of tonight's game. We are back for the second half as Newry now to Small. She'll try a jumper top of the key, in and out, no good. Good look, didn't go, and Smelser with a rebound. And now almost turned over. Prim in trouble in the backcourt, will retrieve it. And we'll have a 30-second timeout already called by Bruce Gaffney as Crystal Prim was in trouble in the corner. So Palm Beach Central will now have 3 timeouts remaining. They did use 1 in the first half. And Dr.Krop with 4 to go.
Pretty good timeout. You know, they were in trouble. There was probably 6 or 7 seconds had gone. They were going to have to press to get it up, and turnover looked imminent. So he did a nice job there.
First half scoring leaders for Palm Beach Central, Crystal Prim with 10 points, only player in double figures for the Broncos. 7 points for Mariah Smelser, 6 for Ashanti Doby, 3 points for Alexis Love, 2 apiece for Kashandra Smith and Demetria Sherrod. And on the other side, for Dr.Krop, Brandy Harrington was in double figures with 10. Aisha Small with 6 points, 5 points for Nkuru Adyan Galigbo, 4 points for Michaela McLeod, and 2 for Candace Newry. Only 1 3-pointer in the first half for either team. That was by Michaela McLeod, for Dr.Krop. So,
and 7 big rebounds for Alexis Love, which gave them a two rebound advantage.
Yeah, she had 7 in the first half. Rebounds were fairly even, although Palm Beach Central did have 10 offensive rebounds to Dr.Krop's 5. As moving across half court is Smith. 3-point lead for Palm Beach Central. They have the ball. Smith hands it off to Doby near half court. Doby being guarded by Harrington. Now Doby into the left wing to Prim. Prim now drives to the baseline. Now turn around the free throw line. Doby will try about a 10-footer in off the glass. Good for Ashanti Doby. She has 8. And it's a 32-27 lead for Palm Beach Central. Small heads the other way. She'll drive all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Look out for Aisha Small. She averages 24 a game, and she now has 8, and if she can get going in the second half, that could really help this Dr.Krop team, who now trails it 32-29. Smelser will now dribble to the free throw line. Now underneath, Love, backing all the way in, somehow lost the ball, and it's taken away as McLeod will head the other way. Now to Small. She'll try a 3 left wing. It's short. She went down. No call. And the rebound to Love. Love now to Smelser on the run out. Smelser to Doby. She'll try a 15-footer left wing. It's good. Doby now has 10 back-to-back baskets for her, and it's a 5-point lead again for Palm Beach Central. And now near steal by Prim, who ran right into Harrington, and it does end up in the hands of Doby. Now into the corner to Smelser for 3. It's too strong, and the rebound ends up with Small. Now Small on the run. She'll get it ahead to McLeod. McLeod on the run out. Missed the layup, but she's fouled as Doby got back on defense. And Doby will pick up her second foul, first team foul of the second half on Palm Beach Central. So 2 free throws for Michaela McLeod, who has 4 points. At 10 minutes to 10 here on Friday night at the Lakeland Center as the free throw is good. We've been on the air today for almost, well, not completely on the entire time, but since 10 a.m. this morning as the second free throw is good for McLeod. Thanks to our entire crew here at the Lakeland Center for their long day for them as well, as they have doing a fantastic job keeping us on the air and keeping us going here today in Lakeland. Ball out of bounds will stay with Palm Beach Central. Prim will throw it in to Smelser. Smelser had it knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Palm Beach Central.
Yeah, if you're a basketball junkie, this Friday and Saturday, you get to see 10 ball games, 12 great teams in the semifinals and the finals of the state tournament.
There's a 3 for Dobie. Boy, she is on fire. 7 in the period, 13 in the game. It's suddenly a 6-point lead for Palm Beach Central. Small with a nice pass to Ayan Galigbo, lays it in. Ayan Galigbo has 7 off the pass inside from Harrington. It's a 4-point lead for Palm Beach Central. Smelser is called for the double dribble. So a Palm Beach Central turnover. It's 37-33, a 4-point lead now for the Broncos. 5:34 to go third quarter. And then a steal by Smelser, and the put-in is good. Quick hands by Smelser. She has 9, and it's a 6-point lead again. Quickly into Ayan Galigbo. 2-on-1 to McLeod. She lays it in. Boy, now both teams doing a good job in transition. And Ray Thompson going to slow it down a little bit. He'll call timeout for Dr.Krop as both teams moving up and down the floor, getting easy baskets. It's 39-35, 5:19 to go third quarter.
Yeah, Palm Beach Central, especially Smelser, doing a great job on the press. She puts a lot of pressure right on the ball, and she's a big girl, and she's got some long arms. And that time she just deflected the ball, picked it up herself, and laid it in.
How about Ashanti Dobie with 7 points here in the third quarter. She now has 13 in the game. And in fact, she didn't score at all in the first period. She had 6 in the second, 4 for 4 at the line, and she hit a 3, first 3 of the game for Palm Beach Central here just a minute ago. And she's helped the Broncos out to what was a 6-point lead, now a 4-point lead. On the other side, Michaela McLeod has 4 points in the period, now 8 in the game. As the inbounds pass comes in to Demetrius Sherrod, or pardon me, that's Smith who's back in, now off to Dobie. Now Dobie dribbles to her right, back to Smith. Smith will dribble to the top of the key. Now in trouble, back off to Dobie. Now it's to Smelser, back to Dobie. This time the long 2 is short, but she gets the rebound in the corner. Now to Smelser. Smelser right-handed hook shot short, but she's fouled. And Mariah Smelser will shoot 2.
Great post up by Smelser. Took the ball in the middle with a little baby hook and just came up a little short, but it probably was because somebody was hanging on her arm.
Ayan Galigbo picks up her second foul. Smelser with 9 points will shoot 2 free throws. The winner of this game will play Dr. Phillips tomorrow night at 8:35 in the 8A state championship game, as the free throw is no good. And Coach Dorio will be back for that broadcast along with Kelly Neff, who joined us today for a couple of games. Mike Radout was here earlier in the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. We also had Corey Stevens as well on Wednesday, as the free throw in and out, no good. Smelser misses both, and the ball out of bounds stays with Palm Beach Central. Aisha Small looks at the referee and says, wait, I didn't hit that ball out of bounds. But it will be Broncos ball. Somebody did, I guess. Inbounds pass to Love, and this time Lexus Love lost it out of bounds. That will be Dr.Krop ball. Thanks to everyone this week who's been here. We've had Coach Dennis Mintal. We've had Rick Victor on hand. Will White, he'll be back tomorrow. Luis Garcia was here today from Palm Beach University. As Newry turned it over into the hands of Prim, and then Prim has it taken away by Newry. Newry off to Ayan Galigbo. She'll drive in, lay it up and in, and draw the foul. Chance for a 3-point play on the 2-on-1 for Ayan Galigbo, and now has 9. And Dr.Krop back within 2, 39-37.
Anya Galigbo.
Anya Galigbo in
Gotta
Kuru.
love it. Gotta love it. She doesn't look like much of a ball handler, but she's got some speed, and she doesn't lose it very often. And she's a pretty good one.
The foul was on Smith her first. And Smith will check out. And Demetrius Sherrod returns as the free throw is in and out of bounds. Stays with Dr. Krop. Smelser knocked it out of bounds. And with 4:30 to go in the third quarter, Dr. Krop will inbound with a chance to tie or retake the lead. Pass thrown in at the free throw line. Small will now go to the right wing. Now hand off to Brianna Upshur back in. Now Small drives up and under her. Well, had the ball knocked out of her hands, and it will be a turnover back to Palm Beach Central. So Prim will inbound. Now Sherrod handles the ball across half court. And now back to Ashanti Doby. Doby to the left wing. Now into the corner. Three-pointer for Sherrod is good. Demetrius Sherrod with 5. Second three of the period for Palm Beach Central. And their lead back up to 5. Here comes Small quickly the other way. Right-handed floater off the glass. Good from 8 feet. Small now in double figures with 10. And it's 42-39 Palm Beach Central. Quickly to Smelser. 2-on-1. Smelser misses the layup. Love with the putback. It's up and in. Love with 5. Up and down we go. A 5-point lead for Palm Beach Central. Almost stolen by Prim. But now it's a 2-on-2. Ayanka Ligbo runs right into Lexus Love and a block on Love, who didn't move at all. But they're going to call the foul on Love her first.
Yeah, they might have missed that
foul.
one.
She didn't move at all. Ayanka Ligbo ran right into her, and I guess they're trying to say she wasn't quite set, but it's a tough one there. So we have a media timeout with 3:43 to go in the third quarter. 44-39. Palm Beach Central leading Dr. Krop in this 8A semifinals. 30-27 in favor of Palm Beach Central at the half, and they have increased that lead to 5 here midway through the third quarter. So earlier tonight in the first 8A semifinal was Dr. Phillips beating Orlando University 80-53, pulling away in the second half. So Dr. Phillips, who won the 6A state championship a year ago, will attempt to repeat in 8A tomorrow night. The first 8A state championship in girls basketball will be given out. The first 7A state championship in girls basketball also will be handed out tomorrow night. But as you see Dr. Phillips, how do you see them matching up with these two teams tomorrow night? Whoever wins this
Well,
game. They're pretty good, I know.
Yeah,
they match up well, probably.
Yeah, I'd like to have that problem, trying to figure out how to match up with one of these two teams if I was Dr. Phillips. They have such great speed, and they've got 4 people that can just score. Cheek. Pardon me?
Cheek.
Yeah, Jade Cheek is really an outstanding shooter.
Yeah, she can shoot from all over.
And she's the 4th. She'd be the best player on a lot of teams.
Back to action, Dr. Krop. McLeod 3 from the right corner, no good back of the rim, but the rebound to Newry. Now Newry will look to drive, and she threw it away. I don't know. Dr. Krop arguing that was tipped out of bounds, but
I think they got it.
They did get it back. You're right. As Newry will inbound. 14 turnovers for Dr. Krop, only 9 for Palm Beach Central, who. So these are not
18 and 12.
Sorry, I don't have the updated one. Whoops, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
There you go.
18 to 12. Like I said, 18 turnovers for Dr. Krop, 12 for Palm Beach Central. Palm Beach Central shooting 60% in the second half. Dr. Krop at 71%. So both teams really shooting well to come out in the second half. Near turnover, Small gets it left wing. Now she'll dribble to the top of the key. Now back all the way between 2 defenders. Misses a layup, but she's fouled, and Small's going to shoot 2.
Palm Beach Central's gone to a 2-3 zone, and I think that they were concerned about Krop's ability to slash through the middle of that 3-2. So they're taking away the middle and clogging it up a little bit. And, of course, Miss Small can really play the game. She found a way in anyway.
Smelser with her first foul. It's the 4th team foul, and Small hits the first free throw. She now has 11, and it's a 4-point Palm Beach Central lead, 44-40. And Small misses the second free throw, but the rebound for Newry. Right-handed hook shot, no good. Back of the rim, rebounded by Smelser. Smelser gets it ahead to Doby. Doby will now drive up and under, layup short. Loose ball out of bounds. We will say Dr. Krop ball. So good opportunity missed there. Okay. Okay. As we are back to action, Dr.Krop trying to beat the press. Upshur across half court. Now to the right wing, and she'll hand it back off to Ayan Galigbo. Pardon me, that's a Small. Now Small to Upshur again. Small top of the key. Now she'll go to the left wing to McLeod. Long three try, short, and the rebound to Love. Love ahead to Prim. It's a 2-on-1. Prim around the defender, trying to get the pass to Sherrod, but it's picked off. Now a 3-on-2 the other way. Small around Smelser. Shot off the glass, no good. Smelser gets the rebound, and now heads the other way. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Sherrod has Love behind her. Sherrod's fouled right under the basket. The foul will be on Brianna Upshur, her second. Second team foul of the second half on the Lightning. Now, like Dr.Krop shooting over 55% for the game. The 18 turnovers has been a problem. They've hit 1-3. They're 6 of 9 at the line, but rebounds are 23-19 in favor of Palm Beach Central. Has 13 offensive boards compared to 6 for Dr.Krop. As Sherrod hits the first free throw, she now has 6. And it's 45-40, back to a 5-point lead for the Broncos, who have led really since about midway through the second quarter. And the second free throw is good. 2 for 2 for Sherrod. She now has 7. And it's a 6-point lead, 46-40 for Palm Beach Central. Oh, did they hit the basket, or did they hit Smelser's hand?
Yeah, Smelser knocked it out again. She's really doing a great job.
So again, an inbound for Dr.Krop. Beating the pressure, it's Upshur. Now did have a 3-on-2, but now Upshur will pull it cross court. The Small tipped away by Smelser. Small, though, comes up with it. She'll drive between defenders, and she's fouled. Aisha Small doing a good job now of driving in and drawing fouls. She's going to shoot 2 more free throws.
Smelser did a great job of trying to deflect that pass, but when doing so, it looked like she clipped Small, and there was no call at all. But Small was able to keep her balance and the ball and end up with 2 throws.
Second foul on Sherrod. It's the 15th foul, as the first free throw is good for Smith, who now has 12 points. And we have 2:08 left in the period. The second free throw is good as well. So she nails both free throws. She has 13. It's 46-42. Nearly a steal. Now Dobie across half court. She had it knocked away. Dobie retrieves in the corner. Almost lost it again. Now to Sherrod. Sherrod will hand it off to an up and under move, missing the layup. As the Love misses a follow. Smelser missed another foul. Love the rebound, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. And Lexus Love working the rebounds, able to put it back up and in, and a chance for a 3-point play, and that time 3 chances for Palm Beach Central.
Well, after Prim missed the initial layup.
4, actually.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Love got 1, missed. Smelser got the rebound, missed, and then Love got the free throw, made it.
Love misses the free throw,
but made the 2-shot.
But she did make the basket. She has 7. It's 48-42. Now at the free throw line, it's Reynolds, and she has it taken away. Smelser with another steal. Smelser heading all the way in, has the ball knocked away. Now we're going to have the ball out of bounds, and now Smelser goes down hard under the basket, holding her wrist, but she's going to get up. She's fine, and it will be Palm Beach Central ball with 1:32 to go here in the third quarter. And ball inbounded to Dobie, back to Smelser on 2 defenders to Love. Free throw line jumper, good. Nice looking shot by Lexus Love. She has 9, 6 in the quarter. It's 50-42. 20 points in this period for Palm Beach Central. Newry now on the right wing. It's Small as we now go under a minute here, third quarter. That's Ogechi Ayan Galigbo in the game, number 32. Harrington now looks to dribble inside the free throw line, and her pass knocked away from Smelser, tried to go behind the back and threw it out of bounds. Dr.Krop turns it over. And with 52.5 to go, Palm Beach Central inbound, but it's nearly stolen away. But Sherrod comes up with it, and now she has a run out around the defender, and she lays it in. How about Sherrod off the bench? She has 7 here in the quarter, 9 in the game. It's a 10-point lead for Palm Beach Central, 52-42. Small cross-court pass to Harrington. Harrington drives up and under, and finger roll is good. Harrington's first basket of the second half. She has 12, and it's 52-44. Now, Doby in between defenders. In between more defenders. Left-handed shot. Crolls in from 5 feet. Doby is having a huge third quarter. 9 in the quarter, 15 in the game. It's a 10-point lead again for Palm Beach Central. They had 30 points in the half. They have 24 in the third quarter. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Small. Does she see the clock? She'll try a three. She got knocked down, wanted a foul. And no cause. The three was short, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. It was a 3-point lead for Palm Beach Central at the half. They outscored Dr.Krop 24-17 in the third period. We head to the fourth quarter in this Class 8A semifinal. Palm Beach Central 54, Dr.Krop 44. We'll return to the Lakeland Center in just a moment on the FHSAA network.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
Well, welcome back to Lakeland and the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals. And right now, we're trying to find an opponent for Dr. Phillips in tomorrow night's 8A championship game, and Palm Beach Central leads it by 10, 54-44. Marty Paulman along with the coach Roger Dorio courtside. And a reminder to buy DVDs of this game and any game this week in the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals. Go to FHSAAsports.com. That's FHSAAsports.com. Prim drives in. That's a high larking layup with the left hand. But it goes. She has 12, and it's a 12-point lead. First lead, biggest lead of the game for either team. 12 for Palm Beach Central. Harrington now to Newry. She swings it around to McLeod. McLeod now over into the corner. Harrington will drive the baseline. Her shot's too strong. Ayan Galigbo misses the follow. Now pulls it back out to Michaela McLeod. McLeod will drive in. The shot's no good, but McLeod will shoot two. She's fouled on her way to the basket. Palm Beach Central shooting 56% in the second half. Devin Gray gets her first foul, 16 foul. 10 of 18. They're now 2 for 8 from three-point range as McLeod hits the first free throw. She has 9. Dr.Krop shooting 46% in the second half. They're 1 for 7 from three-point range. Palm Beach Central 2 of 8. 9 of 13, now 11 of 15 at the line for Dr.Krop as McLeod hits both. She has 10, and it's 56-46. Here's Lexus Love. Her shot's too strong. And thrown away. Prim with a steal at half court. Prim ahead to Love. Love lays it in and draws the foul.
Boy, she is playing now.
She has 8 in the second half, 11 in the game now, and she'll have a chance at a three-point play. Foul is on McLeod, her second, 4th team foul in the second half, and then again a chance for a 13-point lead for Bruce Gaffney's team as the free throw's short, and the rebound ends up with Newry. Still a long way to go. A little over 7 minutes to go in the game. Small swings it across to McLeod. Now McLeod over to Harrington in the corner. It's a three-try for Small. That's an air ball, way too strong, but McLeod with a rebound. Now McLeod will go back cross court. Small will try a three right wing. This time it's short. And the loose ball ends up still with Dr.Krop as Newry will throw it back out to Harrington, or tap it to Harrington. Harrington with Devin Gray on her. Now Harrington to Small. Small looks to drive all the way in. Her shot's good. Nice drive by Aisha Small, who has 15. She leads Dr.Krop in scoring. Brandy Harrington with 12. Nakura Anyan Galigbo with 9. And 10 now for McLeod as the timeout called. With 6:23 to go here in the game, Palm Beach Central takes the timeout, leading it by 10, 58-40. On the Palm Beach Central side, 15 for Doby, 11 for Lexus Love, 12 for Crystal Prim, as Dobie has 9 in the second half. Love has 8. Prim only has 2. But Sherrod with 9 off the bench, 7 of those in the second half, and Mariah Smelser with 9. It's a very balanced scoring effort for both teams.
And Lexus Love's got 12 rebounds now, and she's really doing a good job of getting big inside and getting position, scoring.
So we have 6:23 left, and again, tomorrow we'll have 4 games for you here on the FHSAA Network starting at 10:05 in the morning. I'll be back here bright and early tomorrow. Looking forward to a great game in 5A. Bartram Trail. Allie Mano, that's a fine performance she had yesterday. The point guard for Bartram Trail, 28 points in that game. They're going to have a tough test against Dillard, who's looking for their 3rd straight state title.
It's going to be some great basketball tomorrow. I can't wait.
That'll be at 10:05 a.m., 5A, 6A at 1:35, 7A at 5:05, and then 8A at 8:35 tomorrow night. All here on the FHSAA Network. But first, we have to finish off our 8A semifinal here. Palm Beach Central by 10 as the ball goes cross court to Smith. Now Smelser had it, then had it knocked away. She comes up with a loose ball. Back to Dobie, and traveling the call on Nishanti Dobie. So they get a turnover to the Dr.Krop Lightning. A little over 6 minutes to go in the game. The Palm Beach Central now with 2 timeouts. Dr.Krop with 3 remaining in this 4th quarter.
It looks like they went boxing 1 on Aisha.
And now a steal by Smelser, and she'll lay it in again. So she has been impressive after a slow first quarter. 11 for Smelser, and it's again a 12-point lead for Palm Beach Central, 60-48. You got to be really impressed with the Broncos making their first appearance in the state semifinals, really playing well. But then again, we saw Sebastian River do that earlier, as well as the layup missed by Ayan Galigbo, but the putback good by Aisha Small. Small with 17. And now nearly a steal, but Small knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Palm Beach Central ball. 60-50, a 10-point lead for the Broncos. And now a timeout taken by Ray Thompson. Dr. Krop will now have 2 remaining. Both teams have 2 timeouts left with 5:22 to go. So as we head down the stretch, Coach, I'm with Roger Dorio, the head coach at Treasure Coast High School in Port St. Lucie. Marty Paulman here at the Lakeland Center. What do we see as maybe some differences or some changes Dr. Krop, Coach Ray Thompson can make to come back from this 10-point deficit?
Well, I'm sure right now he's discussing how to beat that boxing 1 that they're playing on Aisha Small. Prim is on her man-to-man, and they're playing a box zone without the middle open, and Anya Galibo was able to get the ball at the high post and drive in and lay it up. If Coach Gaffney, a great thing to do now would be not run it for a play or 2, because they're going to come out of the timeout looking to try to beat that boxing 1. Sometimes kids forget over a play or 2. So
really, I never believed that.
But
players forget. Nah.
But it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that. I thought their man-to-man full-court press hurt them, because once they got it in, they were able to just blow by people and get really good shots. But right now, it's Palm Beach's ball on the sideline.
And Crystal Prim will inbound and throws it to Love. It's going to be McLeod who retrieves it in the backcourt. So a bad inbounds pass leads to a turnover. She threw it too far into the backcourt, and now Dr. Krop with a chance to cut into this 10-point lead.
And they're still in the box of 1.
Now Candace Newry over the right wing. And offensive foul.
And she didn't know how to handle it. She was getting frustrated and pushed off on Prim.
The old boxing 1, Small's 3rd foul. Aisha Small got 2 fouls in the first quarter. Really didn't play early in the second. Didn't play much the second quarter. Only had 6 at the half. She had 17 now, but the game really changed then. We talked about it at the half when Aisha Small went out. That's when Palm Beach Central made the run to take the lead, and they haven't been headed since, as Small had a steal and then knocked it off her leg. And again, another chance for Dr. Krop with a turnover. They couldn't quite hold on to the ball. But Aisha Small going out of the game in the second period really changed this game around. As we approach 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Dobie being harassed in the backcourt, now across half court, and ends up in the hands of Smelser. Smelser will dribble to the left wing. Now across, and Doby's shot was blocked, but she's fouled. And Doby's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Doby's done a great job of when people are in trouble of running to the ball and meeting the pass. And she did it that time, and when she went up, she was fouled.
She's a perfect 4 for 4 at the line at 17 points. The foul on Ayan Galigbo, her 3rd, and of course I jinxed her as she missed the free throw. And 16 fouls now on both teams in the second half. 15 points for Doby, and she will miss both. That's short. And now heading the other way is McLeod, and she'll try a left-handed shot. It comes up short, but she's fouled. And McLeod's going to shoot free throws.
Well, Aisha Small tried to make about a 70-foot pass, thread the needle, and it was deflected and bounced around, but McLeod came up with it.
Kashadra Smith's second foul. It's 17 fouls against Palm Beach Central as McLeod hits the first free throw. She now has 11, and it's 60-51. Still 4:36 left. Dr.Krop, though, has trailed the entire second half. The second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Smelser. And then it's tipped out of bounds by Ayan Galigbo. So Palm Beach Central ball, the inbound. It'll be Crystal Prim to inbound. Throws it into Love. Now back to Prim, and Prim will try to get it around Small. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Now around a screen goes Prim, down through the middle of the court, and to the left wing. Almost lost it. Doby into Smelser. Smelser turnaround jumper, no good. Loose ball, Love with a rebound. Love's put back is too strong. Smelser with another rebound. Now to Doby, to Love. Free throw line jumpers in the air. Well, Smelser another rebound, and she puts it up and in. 4 looks again at the basket. And finally, Smelser able to put it in. She has 13, and it's 62-51. That has been another story of this game, the dominance on the rebounds for the Broncos. Harrington with a floater. That's good. From about 8 feet. 14 for Brandy Harrington, and it's 62-53. 9-point lead for the Broncos. Prim may have traveled and then threw it away right into the hands of Harrington. Now Harrington across half court to Aisha Small. Small being guarded by Prim. Small will drive to the top of the key over to Harrington. Now Harrington inside to Ayan Galigbo. Shot's no good, but she's fouled. And 2 free throws coming out for Nkuru, who is 1 for 3 at the line today. And with 3:23 to go, that'll bring us, after the free throws, to a media timeout. 8th team foul on Palm Beach Central, and the 2nd foul on Lexus Love. So free throws for Nkuru, Ayan Galigbo. Free throw is good. She has 10, and the Lightning back within 8, 62-54.
I had nightmares when I saw that name in the box score.
I knew I needed a pronunciation. Immediately he showed it to me. 2 for 2 there, and it's 11 for Nkuru Ayan Galigbo, and that brings us to our 4th quarter media timeout. 3:23 left, and it remains 62-55. Palm Beach Central leading Dr.Krop. And a reminder, for a DVD of this game or any game of the 2012 FHSAA Girls Basketball Finals, you can go order that at FHSAAsports.com. Order for family, friends, fans of the team, of the players, whoever you want. Again, FHSAAsports.com for DVDs of this game and every game of the 2012 FHSAA Girls and Boys Basketball Finals, which will start next Tuesday, February 28th, here in Lakeland at the Lakeland Center. But right now, we are still another day to go here in the girls basketball finals, our second 8A semifinal. Marty Palman along with the coach Roger Dorio. As again, the winner of this game will play Dr. Phillips tomorrow night at 8:35 for the Class 8A title, the first ever Class 8A girls basketball titles. We added 7A and 8A this year on the Florida High School Athletic Association. Palm Beach Central ball still shooting 54% in the second half, 44% for the game. As Dr. Krop's at 45% in the second half, 48% for the game. 22 turnovers for Dr. Krop, 16 for Palm Beach Central, who has 13 steals. And here, this is Smith to Doby.
Now they're in a triangle delay.
And McLeod takes it away from Prim. McLeod on the floor, then gets it ahead to Harrington. Harrington now behind the defender. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled. And Brandy Harrington shoots 2. Sorry, go ahead.
The delay was working great until Dobby just dropped the ball. They run a triangle, two out front, one at the free throw line, and they pass across and either go down and get a rear screen or get a screen for the other person at the free throw line, and it's a ageless delay and works pretty well if you can hang on to the ball.
Well, Harrington hits the first free throw. She has 15. It's now 62-56. The foul was on Prim. That's her third, as the second free throw through as well. So it's a 5-point lead, 62-57. Under 3 minutes to go, just under 3. Prim will try to inbound as Dr. Krop will pressure again into Smelser. Now Smelser back to Prim. Prim across half court. Now Prim throws it on the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds off Dr. Krop. So Palm Beach Central will inbound under their own basket, and this time it will be Mariah Smelser. No, they'll say Prim will inbound, actually, in front of the Palm Beach Central bench. Now into Smelser. Smelser being guarded by Ayan Galigbo. Now off to Smith, and Smith loses it out of bounds, but it will be off Dr. Krop again, so Palm Beach Central again will inbound right next to Bruce Gaffney in the Palm Beach Central bench. It'll be Prim to throw it in. Prim quickly into Smith. Smith will dribble out to half court, now across to Crystal Prim. And now Prim over to Doby. And Doby off again to Smith. Smith will, and almost taken away. It ends up in the hands of Smelser. Back to the top of the key, Prim. Now underneath pass is knocked away, and Ayan Galigbo almost had a steal, but it will be off of her. And it will be Palm Beach Central ball again. Now 2:19 left.
Freshman mistake, tried to make too long of a bounce pass at a bad angle to the receiver.
Prim again will inbound to Smelser, who's in no hurry. Now will take it in. Shot off the glass is short. Got her own rebound. Put back short again. And the rebound by Small, and Small is fouled on the rebound. And I believe Smelser got the reach in. That will be the 10th team foul. So yes, 2 shots the rest of the way now for Dr. Krop with 2:09 to go. Second personal on Mariah Smelser, and we'll have Small at the line to shoot 2. Small today at the free throw line is 5 of 6. And she hits the first one. She has 18, and all of a sudden it's again a 4-point game. 62-58. And the second free throw is good as well. So 2 for 2 for Small. And it's a 3-point game. So just down 11 a minute ago, a few minutes back, Dr. Krop within 3. Prim's going to throw it in. Into Smelser, now back to Prim. Prim had it taken away, but Smelser comes up with it. Now to Doby. Doby is tied up, and the jump ball possession arrow will give it back to Dr. Krop. So Dr. Krop ties it up, and with 2 minutes left, timeout called by Bruce Gaffney. Palm Beach Central has 1 remaining, and Dr. Krop is back within 3 as we approach the 2-minute mark in this game. And again, early in this game, it was Dr. Krop in the lead. Palm Beach Central dominated the second and third quarters. They had only 9 points in the first period, 21 in the second, 24 in the third. But here in the fourth quarter, they've scored 8 points. Dr. Krop with 15, and that 10-point lead has become 3, and the Lightning will have the ball when we get back from this timeout.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of harassing them. I'm still really impressed with Smelser. She's the one that's always getting open. She's handling the ball in the open court a little bit. Most big people don't have that ability. I mean, she doesn't look like Magic Johnson out there, but she's doing a pretty good job.
So Nuri will inbound to Harrington. Now to McLeod for 3 in the tie. It's too strong, and the rebound to Love. Love had it knocked away. But then back to Smith. So Smith across half court to Prim. Prim to the top of the key around the free throw line. Now off to Smeltzer, and she'll swing it back out to Doby. Now Doby being hounded by Harrington. And it goes back to Kendra Smith. Smith drives in, right-handed floater, in and out, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Love had it, then lost it. Here comes Small. Small between two defenders, 3-on-2. Small around a defender. Shot, though, no good off the rim. Had a good look at it off the glass and a foul on the rebound. And Aisha Small, boy, a good look for her that time and couldn't get it to go. And the foul's on Dr.Krop. That's on Small, her fourth. 17 fouls, and now 1-1 for Palm Beach Central the rest of the way. And at the line will be Crystal Prim, who's had a quiet second half. 10 points in the first half, only 2 in the second half. And these are some big free throws here with 1:16 left. First free throw is good, so she'll get another. 13 for Prim, and it's 63-59.
In the district championship game against Dwyer at Dwyer, she made all the free throws she took in the overtime and basically won the game for them.
And she hits the second, so 2 big ones there. 14 for Crystal Prim, and it's a 5-point lead. As Prim on the season, pretty good free throw shooter, 74%, hits the 2. Harrington drives in, right-handed floater's too strong. Rebound by Ayan Galigbo, she misses the layup. Loose ball with under a minute to go, ball out of bounds. Will stay with Dr.Krop as the Lightning missed a couple of good looks that time. And we are under a minute, 56 seconds left here in the game. Dr.Krop down 5, and the inbounds pass coming for Newry. Newry will throw it deep to Harrington. Now over to the left wing. There's a 3. It's good. That's McLeod. She has 14. She's hit 2 threes, and it's a 2-point game. Prim trying to get it in. Does to Doby. Doby with Harrington on her. Now double team. Throws it away. Small has it. Lays it up and in. It draws the foul. And just like that, Dr.Krop can take the lead with a free throw from Aisha Small, who picked that ball up in the middle of the court. And what do they say? Good things normally don't happen when you try to throw the ball in the middle of the court, and that's exactly what happened. Small picked it off. She scored, and a chance to give Dr.Krop the lead with 38.3 seconds left. And in fact, she does. And just like that, Dr.Krop takes the lead, 65-64. And Aisha Small has had a huge second half. 22 points, 16 in the second half. Getting near that average of 24.
They've changed up their press a little bit, and that's what's got them going right here.
34 seconds left as Prim gets it in to Smith. Now Prim across half court, and a timeout called by Palm Beach Central. That is their last timeout. Bruce Gaffney takes it with 32.2 to go. Dr.Krop still has 2 remaining, and now at this point, what's the strategy, Coach? With Palm Beach Central,
you're down
a 2
1.
wins it.
You're down 1. I'm thinking about the pass. I was just wondering how they got 6 points that quick, but it was pretty simple. They made a 3, and they get a steal, and they make a layup and get fouled. And now your 5-point lead is you're down 1, and you've got to regroup. The timeout is more mental. I mean, it's very important that they know what they're going to do in the next 32 seconds, but it's more mental than anything else. He's telling them right now, if we make, we're going to go back and play our normal defense and make sure that Small doesn't beat us. If we miss, we're going to foul right away and put them on the line. If they're down, the clock is the enemy. We want to make sure that we make this game as long as it can be if we're down. And down at the other end, it's just the exact opposite. Let's play some good defense. Let's get a stop. Let's make our free throws down the stretch.
And you're right. It was a 5-point lead. McLeod hits a 3. They steal the inbounds pass. Aisha Small is fouled, hits the basket. Not a lot of 6-point plays in basketball, but that was one of them as the pass inbounded to Love. Now Love off to Doby. 23 seconds left. Doby, she's fouled. Nope, offensive foul. Oops, sorry. Ball right here on my feet. Offensive foul, push off.
Crystal Prim set the screen, and as she moved her leg a little bit, the one thing you can't do is move your leg or your shoulder in the direction of the defender, and she did. And
we had a good view of that one right in front of us, so you think that's a good call, as it sure looked like it. And Ray Thompson will take timeout. 15.5 left.
Well, you teach and teach and teach to set a screen and stand still, but it's human nature to try to help your teammate by sliding a little bit or sticking your knee out or putting your shoulder out. And that's the one thing the refs are great at. And they're going to, if you're setting a screen, you better not move, because they're going to get you every time.
Well, Dr. Krop has one timeout remaining. None for Palm Beach Central. The possession arrow pointing towards the Palm Beach Central Broncos. And when we come back with 10 seconds left, Dr. Krop has it with a 1-point lead. So Palm Beach Central will look to foul. They've already gone over the 10-foul limit, but maybe try to steal the inbounds pass first.
Yeah, you go for the steal on the inbounds pass, and then you foul as quickly as possible, and nobody's guarding. But they got back on her.
So
they want to get the ball to Small.
Ooh, Small almost went over and back, and then she threw it to Smelzer. Now coming in is Ayan Galigbo, and she ties it up, but that means the jump ball gives it back to Palm Beach Central off the possession arrow.
That was great D on part of Palm Beach.
Small trying to not go over and back, threw it away. Now a chance for Palm Beach Central. Dobie at midcourt. She may be tied up. She is. And Dr. Krop will get it right back. He just can't pick up the dribble.
No.
And that's
the
exactly
worst spot in the world to do it. It's unfortunate, but they've got to foul now. 7.1. Go get her.
And into Harrington, and Dobie's going to commit the foul. That's her third. And Dobie had the ball at midcourt, lost the ball, had it tied up, and with 5.3 seconds left at the line, shooting two is Brandy Harrington, who has 16 points.
Well, no matter what happens on the free throws, they have a chance to tie it.
First free throw is short.
Or win it now.
Is it almost better to make this one and then give yourself an inbounds play rather than having an unorganized play? You have no timeouts here. You have to force it there if he misses it. Well, she did miss it. Now that we'll see. Smelser, and she's in trouble, and they're not going to have any time. Prim in the backcourt, no shot. Dr. Krop played great defense at the end of this game. And Dr. Krop comes back. They were down as many as 12 in the second half. And the Dr. Krop Lightning survive. A great effort by Palm Beach Central tonight, making their first appearance in the girls basketball semifinals in Lakeland. And in the end, Dr. Krop wins it 65-64. This is a great game. And a reminder, if you want to see this game again or give it to a family member or a friend of one of the players on the team, buy a DVD of this game, FHSAAsports.com. Boy, a good one tonight in our last game, the final. The Dr. Krop Lightning 65, Palm Beach Central Broncos 64. Coach Dorio, it was good working with you. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Really enjoyed it.
All right, our final again in this 8A semifinal, Dr. Krop 65 and Palm Beach Central 64. The 8A championship game tomorrow night will be Dr. Krop and Dr. Phillips, two doctors. We'll take it on each other tomorrow night. That's going to do it for our day today at the Lakeland Center. Thanks to everyone on our crew here and to our coaches today. And for Kelly Neff, I'm Marty Paulman saying so long, good night from the Lakeland Center here on the FHSAA Network.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.